What's that? Oh, but we know what that was. That was a classic burnout by J.R. Carr to begin the 2021 season at the PDRA. Hi, my name is Scott Susie. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of Real Pro Stock. Hey, listen, I know a lot of you are thinking right now, how did we get to Episode 3 of Season 2? It's the first race of the PDRA season. Man, you got to get over to the YouTube page and catch up. If you're asking that question, you need to catch up. Hey, listen, it's Liberty's Gears Extreme Pro Stock. I need to say that again. That was horrible. Hey, this is the Liberty's Gears Extreme Pro Stock brought to you by AED Competition Fuel Systems. Let me make sure I got that right. AED Competition Fuel Systems. Hey, thanks for coming on board, AED Competition Fuel Systems. And thank you, Liberty's Gears, for supporting Extreme Pro Stock, Real Pro Stock, as we like to call it, and bringing us some of the most fantastic drivers on the planet. They proved last year to be world record setting on the NHRA long track, and now they're opening their 2021 season as Johnny Pluchino takes the crown this weekend, and we'll see that in Episode B, version B of Episode 3. So make sure you hang around, right? This is the first half-hour show, made for broadcast TV show. Maybe I'm not made for broadcast TV, but this show is. And who does that? Well, Limo Guide TV Incorporated does that. And I can't do it without my sponsors, thegreenvillegroup.com. Make sure you're checking them out anywhere in the nation. If you're buying a home and you need a mortgage, make sure you contact my good friend David Brown at thegreenvillegroup.com. Make sure you let him know I sent you. And also, if you're living in northern Delaware and you need a roof, make sure you get a quote from my good friends Edward and Lisa Poor over at MOT Roofing. So visit motroofing.com. Make sure you let them know that Limo Guy sent you. Limo Guy TV Incorporated sent you. Scott Susie, Real Pro Stock, we sent you. Make sure you get your home, right? And then you keep a roof on it, good roof on it with MOT Roofing, okay? So the greenvillegroup.com and also motroofing.com. Make sure you're helping out my sponsors that get me to the races to cover some of our most favorite drivers. So let's kick off the season. We've got a very busy episode here. First half hour, and then second half hour coming soon. So make sure you stay and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's the Limo Guy at Large. And boy, oh boy, we've got a lot of news for you, a lot of breaking stuff for you. So please stay tuned, all right? So let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into it. We're here at Galot Motorsports Park. As everyone knows, one of my favorite venues, and there'll be more information about Galot Motorsports Park coming up later on in this show. So stay tuned. And a quick recap on the first couple of test runs. The best one so far is John Montecalvo, who's showing up this year looking stout. And we've got a new player here. Johnny Pluchino unable to hook up. Jeremy Huffman with a nice Real Pro Stock burnout there. So thanks for coming out, Jeremy Huffman. And we will get together with you and get you an interview and get you some FaceTime. But thanks for coming out to support Real Pro Stock, Mountain Motor Pro Stock, Extreme Pro Stock at the PDRA. It's East Coast Nationals here at the Galot Motorsports Park, and man, I can't wait to get the season rolling here. So much to talk about, not only with the Real Pro Stock Power Rankings, with Elijah Morton currently sitting on top, but his front end, haven't seen him run thus far in this test session. So time will tell. We'll see what happens. Right now, Jeremy Huffman. Let's see how he looks. Okay, Jeremy comes off. And champion, current reigning champion in the right lane, Johnny Pluchino, and always love to see these oddball matchups in testing. Tommy Franklin in the left, Pro Nitrous champion, PDRA Pro Nitrous champion. Incredible competitor. I think he finished second last year to Jim Halsey. And it always comes down to those guys last couple of races to decide the championship of Pro Nitrous. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We've got a new product coming out this year. Nitrous Alley will be airing for the first time in the 2021 PDRA season. And both of these guys come off, and that's testing. Johnny, let's see if he can get hooked up. And JR car right here in the right lane in this beautiful Camaro. JR car, always a tough competitor in real pro stock ranks. Frank Gugliotta with world record setting power under the hood. JR car behind the wheel. It's an equation that equals excellence and domination. Let's see how the 2021 season unfolds for JR car. And a 405.7 179. What a shot across the bow of real pro stock. My man Dwayne Rice, he loves me. And the legend Terry Adams coming back to help out Dwayne Rice. And look at the competitive spirit over here with these guys. I'll tell you, the intensity in the Dwayne Rice pit is absolutely insane, and I love it. These guys last year, continuous improvement. They just need a little something, and I hope that Terry Adams is that something, and they are catapulted to the top of the real pro stock ranks this year in 2021. Smart decision, Dwayne, for coming off. Jeremy Huffman, let's see how he can improve here. And it's a new name, Jeremy Huffman, and a nice ride. Boy, let's see. Really nice ride here. You gotta love the color scheme. Johnny on the spot. What was that on the door there? Jeremy coming off, and wow, these things are hard to tame, so take your time, Jeremy. John Montecalvo last year was kind of an off year, and now he's got the 1-1-1, turning over the crown to his Long Island neighbor, Johnny Plucino. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is John trying to send a message with that 1-1-1? We'll have to talk to him about that, see what's up with that. So right now, 111. Car 111, John Montecalvo, in the right lane. John coming off, the first pass was good with a 410, so off the truck looking good. Not so good on that pass. Dwayne Rice in the right lane, Johnny Plucino in the left lane, and Dwayne hinting over the winter that he has the only one. He has the only one for the competition this year, 2021, and we find out it's Terry Adams. So Johnny and Dwayne Rice coming off, and there they are, a couple of legends. Terry Adams on the left there, Tricky Ricky Smith in the right there. Wonder what they're talking about. But I'm talking about WSFS Mortgage, and thank you for this coverage, David Brown, thegreenvillegroup.com, and MOT Roofing, motroofing.com, for coming on board with us this year. We really appreciate you.
Summer is here, which means the Lucas Oil Pro Bowling League is hitting the track for the 2021 season. And get a load of this. The Galot Mule City 300 is kicking off the season on May 21st and 22nd at Galot Motorsports Park in Benson, North Carolina. What better way to kick off the season than with the Champions Tour classes like the Supermod, Mini Rod, Pro Stock Tractors, and more. Weekend pass is just $30. General admission $20, and kids 10 and under are free. Get more info by calling 919-894-1662 or visit GalotMotorsportsPark.com.
Yep, and that's how it looked last week. Elijah Morton's front end after his on-track mishap. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel and you're checking that out. And it is the PDRA Season Opener. It's the East Coast Nationals at the Galot Motorsports Park. And the guys are warming it up for the next test session here at the Galot Motorsports Park. And it's nice to see the front end is back to normal for Elijah's ride. He had that backup car ready to go, and that's what we saw at the very beginning of this show. And Elijah's making the last minute adjustments, pedal adjustments for the maximum comfort and extreme performance here at Extreme Pro Stock. Liberty's Gears Extreme Pro Stock, brought to you by AED Competition Fuel Systems. Thanks once again to AED for coming in and augmenting Liberty's Gears' support of this class of racer. Stephen Boone getting ready, and it's Racer Chick and the girls hanging out in Stephen Boone's pit, and such a great family affair going on as always. And Racer Chick always a longtime supporter of this racing team. And Steven and the boys are working on the transmission, JR car, making final adjustments on his team. Chris Powers coming strong here at the end of the season, 2020. See how he does in 2021. And
I was going to tell him where to shove those power rankings. Power rating. They're already up somebody else's. You're kidding me, right? Mr.
so,
Power
what do we got here?
I wouldn't let you power rate my lawnmower. Forget about a race car.
It's clear we struck a nerve with the power rankings for 2021. Is there a problem, John?
Struck a nerve.
Because Elijah gave you $5,000.
What the? Who gave you? What? Nobody gave anybody anything.
I never said that. I never said
Not just me kidding around.
Okay. All right.
I never said that. I think you should bump us all the way to the bottom. That's what I think.
You want to go all the way to the bottom,
All the way to
Johnny?
the bottom. We raced as the underdog before. Bring us to the bottom of the list.
You want to go bottom of the list?
Bottom of the list.
All right. Everybody, there you got it.
Make the
Johnny
change.
Buccino.
That list was great. I've been using that list to go to the bathroom the last freaking month since you came out with it. I don't have to buy toilet paper no more.
So you and Frank have been sitting on the toilet bowl together,
I
using it?
wouldn't say that, but I'm sure Frank feels the same way. Hey, that's the only power ranking you need right there. I got new tires. You know how I got new tires? Nobody got anything for Christmas this year, so I could buy tires. That's how come. That's how it is here at Puccino Racing.
Yeah, John, I know I didn't receive my Christmas gift, so I know. Hey, you guys are working hard. I appreciate that. Everybody appreciates it, and everybody loves you for it, John. All right? Take it easy. Power rankings, right, bro? So right next door is John Montecalvo with the 111. His hidden message, and Johnny's warming it up. Miss Vito coming alive for 2021 season. And the champion, Johnny Pluccino's got his vehicle fully warmed up, ready to rock and roll. Dave Hughes is back with us for the 2021 season. Most improved driver of 2020, David Hughes. Nice work, Dave. And it is so nice to see Elijah Morton back together with his wonderful ride. It's all back together looking good, and it was not good last week here at Galot Motorsports Park. So thankful, so blessed to have an opportunity to come down and do a private test session. Just be involved with that, man. What a great experience, and what a great venue. And both drivers very smartly come off and ride it out. They'll come back and they'll test it again. So no need to take any unnecessary risk. Just try and get it down the track. Johnny Blucino left lane, David Hughes right lane. As I said, most improved driver for 2020 on our end, David Hughes, man. Cannot wait to see what's going on this year with him. And I don't think the champ is hooked up yet. So there is a level of concern on my end. Lord only knows what's going on in the pit there. And as you saw earlier, everything is normal in the Blucino pit. So the Long Island language is flowing, and you got to understand. So if anyone needs a translation, I'm available. $150 an hour for translating Long Island into English. Here we go. Everybody's coming off except JR Carr with that 405. Stephen Boone in the left lane, John Montecalvo in the right lane. And so that competition, Allen competition engine, let's see how that works out this weekend. Wishing those guys all the best. An abbreviated season. I think Stephen missed 1 or 2 races last year because of an injury. And it's going to be nice to have him back for a full season. And Lord only knows what Montecalvo's doing, right? Does anyone know what Montecalvo's doing? Okay, pretty consistent 410-1, 410-3. John's slowly but surely locking it in there, and Lois Ann, it's always nice to see her at the track. William, all the boys. And up next, Chris Powers, left lane, Dwayne Rice, right lane. Like I said, Chris Powers in the 2020 season moving up to the top there aggressively. Terry Adams reeling in this Dwayne Rice team. Those guys were moving to the top at the end of the 2020 season. Really excited to see how Dwayne Rice does this year. He's my best friend on the circuit, there's no doubt about it. He's the bad boy of real pro stock. It's Dwayne Rice. Chris Powers laying down a nice number, and so does Dwayne, man. Look at that. He's right in the pack now, pushing and pushing. And the new kid, Jeremy Huffman. Johnny on the spot. Patriot axe throwing. My wife just went axe throwing, and I was so happy to see her come home. I thought for sure someone was going to get killed over there or severely maimed. But she had some great pictures, and it turns out she could throw an axe, and that's not good for me because she could probably hit me now as I'm running away. Man, axe throwing. Where did that come from? It came out of left field, I'll tell you that, but everybody loves it. I don't know if I should try it. What about you guys? Has anyone? Comment below. Anyone out there doing axe throwing? Patriot axe throwing. On board. What a great out-of-the-box sponsor. That's awesome, Jeremy. A couple of real good sponsors here supporting one of the real pro stock guys, extreme pro stock guys at PDRA East Coast Nationals. Really, really excited to get back to the track with the racing family, man, I'll tell you. And it sure is a racing family. And, you know, all of us in the media, we kind of love these guys. They're really good people, very motivational. And so is my buddy David Brown, WSFS Mortgage, the GreenvilleGroup.com. Anywhere in the nation you need a mortgage, call David. And MOT Roofing, Edward and Lisa Poor. Make sure you're visiting them in northern Delaware. MOTRoofing.com. If you need a roof, get them involved. And these two are fully involved with an amazing smoky burnout. Shout out to my good buddy Al Tucci out there, man. Great seeing Al Tucci at the World Door Slammer Nationals early March. That was episode 1 of Real Pro Stock. Go check that out. Episode 2 is last week. We had private test session with JR Carr, Elijah Morton, Dwayne Rice. Go check that out on the Limo Guy at Large YouTube channel. Always good to see Dana and the whole crew at Galot Motorsports Park. Just a great family, man. Just a great venue. Love this place, man. I absolutely love this place. Okay, both drivers are struggle. That's okay. It is testing, and they get to do it again. Johnny Plucino left lane. JR Carr right lane. These two have become the establishment. Johnny, 2018, 2019 Pro Outlaw 632 champion at the PDRA. Now, 2020, get out that resume and update it, Johnny. 2020 Extreme Pro Stock, Real Pro Stock champion at the PDRA. And right on his heels, JR Carr, nibbling at his heels. Man, I cannot wait for this season, man. Wow. Get all the fans in the stands to watch this amazing class of drivers. And it is not easy. It's not easy to tame this massive beast under these hoods, man. I'll tell you, Jeremy Huffman has not been able to do it yet. Let's see if he can finally lock it in. He's got the burnout down, and that's cool. Johnny on the spot heating and cooling, Patriot axe throwing, supporting Jeremy Huffman. So get out there, support those guys and gals. Thank you so much for supporting Jeremy. Thank you for supporting Extreme Pro Stock. We like to think it's our favorite class of drag racing. Some badass 2Zs. Mo Frackalacas right here. Yeah. Nice come off, Jeremy. What a save. Stephen Boone, one of my favorites, man. This guy, such a nice guy, man. Such a great family. I always love hanging out in his pits and going to chit-chat with him, man. And if you're ever at the track, you're ever at a PDRA event, make sure you're getting into the pits and talking to these guys and gals, man. Some great families, and you're always going to learn something, right? You're always going to walk away with some tidbit of knowledge because, you know, they are at the level of excellence here. And you know what? Any little thing you can learn from these guys is going to improve your life. You know what I mean? And so anytime you get a chance to spend and talk with these guys and learn something, do it. Take that chance. Learn something new. It'll help you. Okay, so, you know, not the best of the best, but hey, I'm telling you, that's a good run there for Steven. Good job, Steven. Get some more data, build on it, more data. Keep pushing in the right direction. Car 111, John Montecalvo in the right lane. What the hell is Limo Guy doing here? Edit, Mo Frackalacca. What happened? And just like each of these drivers, they keep it real. They send it down the track. they make a mistake, they go back to the pits and they fix it. They talk it out. I'm going to have to give limo guys some OJT on the camera job. We got to leave it in there. Okay. John can't hook up, just like limo guy can't hook up.
Summer is here, which means the Lucas Oil Pro Bowling League is hitting the track for the 2021 season. And get a load of this. The Galot Mule City 300 is kicking off the season on May 21st and 22nd at Galot Motorsports Park in Benson, North Carolina. What better way to kick off the season than with the Champions Tour classes like the Supermod, Mini Rod, Pro Stock Tractors, and more. Weekend pass is just $30. General admission $20, and kids 10 and under are free. Get more info by calling 919-894-1662 or visit GalotMotorsportsPark.com.
Ever attend a tractor pull? You need to. Yeah, so great commercial. Thank you, Dana, for supporting us and putting that ad in there. It's the Pro Pullers League. If you haven't been to a tractor pull, you need to do it. An amazing good time. Great folks. Great time. What a party. No better place to do it than at the Galot Motorsports Park. Okay, Dwayne Rice heading towards the left wall with an 08. Terry Adams reeling that team in. Dwayne Rice, nice run. JR Carr sticking with his nice run action, and everybody's starting to hook up, and that's a great thing. Chris Powers left lane and David Hughes in the right lane. Come on, guys, let's go. Here we go. Dave Hughes with a strong move to the center line, but a 1-3 for Dave Hughes, and Chris Powers with a 1-2. All right, here we go. The numbers are starting to come down. Solid link up, solid hookups with the tracks now. The tracks, what? Elijah Morton left lane. Stephen Boone right lane. Allen competition engine versus Allen competition engine. And the teammates, they refer to themselves as teammates. They both come off. And they'll come around again for another test. Should be an interesting run right here with Johnny Pluchino, the champ, on the left lane. Jeremy Huffman, the new kid, on the block. And nobody trusts the new kid. Nobody trusts the new kid until he can solid run. So, Jeremy. Okay, Johnny has finally got it hooked up. Way to go, Johnny. Way to go, Team Pluchino. Jeremy is still struggling to link it up and get it going. And that's right. It's the PDRA Season Opener, the East Coast Nationals, and these are the last two for the day. Stephen Boone in the right lane, Chris Powers in the left lane, and everyone else is headed off to the PDRA Awards Banquet, which was announced. And so I was on the way over there and then had to come back, saw these guys in the staging lanes. And this is the dedication, man. You know, it's 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and, you know, hey, there's an awards banquet going on. And look at the dedication here, man. You got to walk away with something right here. You got to get the job done. You got to stay until the job is done. Chris Powers left lane, Stephen Boone right lane, the determination that is needed, right? So these two guys, last testers, everyone else is banquet, and these guys are out here digging for gold. So nice job, Chris and Stephen, staying dedicated to the craft. and working the wee hours to get the result. David Brown, the GreenvilleGroup.com, is working the wee hours, as well as MOT Roofing, MOTRoofing.com. They're working hard, staying late, getting it done. Unfortunately, Jeremy Huffman, he went after this pair, and they hit the wall. So Jeremy is headed home, unfortunately, but we'll complete the story. Stay tuned. Stay locked in to the YouTube channel, The Limo Guy at Large. Thank you so much for watching.